What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. The link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Adults Play Halloween All the Time. Went to a Halloween party Saturday night. And I was clowning. And I started thinking. And it was funny. You know, people dressed up. And part of the thing I was thinking about was, we wear masks all the time. My homegirl was telling me I should have dressed up and played Halloween. I'm like, I ain't doing all that shit. I'm being grown today. That's what I'm doing. People are dressed up all the time. What do I mean by this? Some people playing Halloween saying that they're good people. No, you're not. Sorry. You playing, you're an angel, so you dressed up. You know the words. You know the phrases, but yeah, your actions say you ain't shit. Like, you playing like a good person, but you ain't shit. And it could be the reverse. Some people could give off that they're bad people. They're playing like they're a bad person, but no, they're a really good person. They just don't want to be bothered, so they're playing Halloween. They're playing the role of the bad guy. Thus, people make these ridiculous assumptions. They could have a good heart because I met somebody who I thought would murder the world, but they were good people. Why? Because people are playing all the damn time about, they're dressed up and wearing masks and images, right? We do this. I ain't gonna say they, because we all do this shit to some degree. Some of us, how can I say, wear the mask of being hardworking. I be clowning with my coworkers. I work so hard today. I know you. You don't do shit. You don't do shit every day. Stop telling me you work hard. I fucking know you. I work with you. Don't stop. I'm never gonna believe this shit. I'm gonna believe. So you telling me my eyes lying? No. So you playing Halloween. You dressed up as a hard worker. You could dress up as being lazy. People, they're not always doing nothing. They work real hard and efficient, but they take on the Halloween persona of lazy, so you don't ask them to do extra stuff. Seen it, adults do this all the time. Should I go down this path? Might as well. Some of y'all, are playing like you hypersexual, or that you sexual, or that you sensual, or that you're a freak. No, you're not. No, you're not. You put it out there, you act like that, but And we've all been there with a person like that. They talk all that shit till it's time to get in the bedroom. Then all of a sudden, what happened? What happened? What happened to your public freaky persona? Where that's at? I just can't. Oh, yeah. And there are people who are the opposite. Very demure, very chill, very, I don't see that in them. They don't have, they act like they're just, pretty much lame. Show up like, their alter ego is super porn star. And you're like, wait, what the hell? Yeah, they've been playing, that's their Halloween costume, like that, that they're not a freak, but they really are. They don't want you to know up front because you might look at them different, right? But that happens. That really happens. You got people who are, how can I say this? People who are talkers, but talk like they doing something, and they don't. Talk up a big game, but when it's time to show up, don't never show up. Just somehow just MIA. Somehow just AWOL. Something always just happen. So you talk like you the one, but when it's time to prove you the one, you one of the people that ain't showed up. And then you got people who don't, they don't they don't say much like that. They're not very braggadocious or they don't come across as cocky or anything like that. They just chill. But when it's time to show if they the one or not, they pretty much it's unquestioned. It's like when Mike Tyson used to walk into the ring. Some of y'all don't remember that, but it was just a note. Doom, doom, doom. Like, that really didn't say much. Just one note, I'm coming to kick your ass. I ain't even got a robe. I'm just, look, give me that towel over there, cut a hole in it. I'm coming to kick your ass. Didn't say much. That said it all, you know what I'm saying? The costume, and that was a costume to a degree because to a degree it was all about show. The same thing with people don't realize that about Muhammad Ali. A lot of this was for show. And a lot of people didn't take that into consideration. And one of the other things I gotta say this about that is some people wear costume of flashy and that's not them, but it's for promotion. Like Muhammad Ali to a degree, like Deion Sanders, to a degree like money. The persona, like any wrestler, the persona is a character. The person is another thing. It's to get you to buy into the character. So they're not on all the time. They're on when the camera's on, and people are like that. And then there are people who are like, let me see how I could put this. Like Miguel Cotto. Like Manny Pacquiao is a character to a degree because people forget Manny Pacquiao had a gambling house and he was kind of known for just wilding out a little bit. Kind of like Evander Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Public persona was very family oriented, angelic, but you're doing some things that was a little off the chain. But it was all for, I ain't gonna say it's always all for show, but if it's on a stage, it's used as part of the show. So, and adults, we play Halloween like this all the time. I remember being younger, and how can I say this? Some guys had a reputation that preceded them, and they lived up to their reputation. Let's just say that. And that representation of them, they wind up wearing that everywhere they went. They never took it off because they got some type of notoriety as that, so they never put it down. So everywhere they went, they had that same type of show, that same type of mask on, and they wound up being uncomfortable in certain places that the mask didn't work. And then you had people who to a degree are chameleons. You fit into everything because you kind of, as Marvin Gaye would say, comedianize. You kind of comedianize yourself you change with each environment you're in. So you're not necessarily you everywhere you go. You're the you in this environment. You know what I'm saying? You're playing. Some people are quote unquote playing to be free spirited. And some people are playing to be how can I say this? Artistic. Because some people ain't really artists. Some people are just playing the artist role because it feels good to them. And like I said, we play things all the time. Sometimes, you're playing the role of an intellectual. You're not that bright, but whatever. Some people are playing family man, family woman, family oriented when you're not. And some people play like you're not, but you very much so are. So as adults, we playing Halloween all the damn time. You know what? Let me tell you something. As a parent, one of the greatest tricks ever in the world, I'm broke. I ain't got it. As a friend, I'm broke. I ain't got it. If you need something, I ain't got it. We play that role so well. Sometimes it ain't a role. Sometimes you ain't got it. But for the most part, we all know that one. I'm playing like I care. I don't give a fuck. So, adults play Halloween all the time. I'm just saying. So like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.